Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Mimir, and today we're going to be checking out some more Asgard's Fall. So, this game is back in demo on Steam Next Fest, and I would highly recommend getting the demo while it's available and you trying the game out yourself. So, for anyone that doesn't know, Asgard's Fall is a bullet heaven where essentially you fight against the forces of the gods, really. Traditional bullet heaven, so you've got tons of enemies coming at you, you gain level ups, new abilities, you modify those abilities in some ways. And I feel like this sort of this game pretty much distills down what other bullet heavens have done into a really beautiful way. So, since this is a new demo, none of the save data, unfortunately, was carried over. So I have done a couple of runs just to get some starting abilities. So we get 25% more health from health pickups and plus 100 maximum health. After leveling up, we heal for 10% and get 20% movement speed boost for 10 seconds. And rather than doing a sword swing, we do a whirlwind attack now. Then as well, I picked up a couple of war paints. So what we've got on at the moment is 5% chill chance. We've got Frostborn Awakening, draw at least one ability of type cold the first time you're offered abilities, if possible. And also, Sigil of the Unknown, you start with a random ability. So yeah, we are playing as the warrior at the moment. And they're all about like melee stuff. Each class has their own like unique skills and abilities, so your runs will be different depending on what class you pick. Did we actually get anything we can put in here? No, we've not got any blood yet. I'm not entirely sure how you get that. We'll just jump into Midgard. Let's go. See if we can't make something out of it. Okay, looks like we've got is it Jotnir or something? What's it called? Gungnir, that's it. Throw Gungnir at a random target, exploding on impact, 30 lightning damage, 5-second cooldown. That is a little bit unfortunate considering we got stuff to synergize with chill, but that's what you get for going for a random ability, I suppose. But it's fine. Let's see. We've got Flurry of Knives. Throw icy knives in target direction, hitting enemies in quick succession. 35 damage, 7.41 second cooldown, and 10 knives. Cold damage and melee. There's Skadi's Ice Arrow. Shoots ice arrows towards random targets, freezing them in place for 5 damage on a 5.56 second cooldown and amount 4. We don't want to do fire. We're doing cold this time, so let's try Flurry of Knives. Okay, it is quite close range, but sometimes close range can be good. This is one of the key parts of the game that I don't see any other bullet heaven do. Essentially, this is like a build your own passive tree where you can apply modifiers to each node. So I'll explain it when we see them, but for now, the 3 options here to put on this little knot at the top, that's our like passive skill tree that we're building. We've got 2% chill chance, Loki's Gambit. So this is a purple knot, which means that it takes 10 of these little purple nodules. If you look underneath the little red square or diamond, This has one of those purple nodules, and this requires 10 of those purple nodules to activate the effect. So what is the effect? Loki's Gambit, critical strikes have 5% chance to trigger a random ability. We're not doing crit stuff, so it's like so-so. We could get 12 max health here. Let's reroll. And here's another thing that makes this game super interesting. We get knots that adds multipliers onto nodes. So this increases whatever is to the bottom left of this knot by 50%. That's quite spicy. Let's re-roll again because we don't want any of these. Let's just get 10% attack speed. There's 13% movement speed and 5% lightning damage. Now we can't re-roll anymore. Let's get some attack speed going. Now, one thing that I found really handy that you should do is... Oh, we don't have re-rolls here. Let's re-roll and upgrade our flurry of knives. Oh no, we got Frost Orbit. Summon icicles orbiting around you and damaging nearby enemies. 45 damage on a 12-second cooldown. Yeah, so what you want to do is go to these crossed sword markers on the map. They're shrines that give you permanent buffs when you stand in them. So I found the best thing to do is just rush around the map and collect those first for some easy buffs. What do we got? Crit strike multiplier. That's crit damage. We're not really doing crit stuff. 4% armor or hand of blood. Bleeding enemies have 10% chance to explode on death. We're not doing bleed stuff. So let's just get some movement speed. Ooh, that 15% movement speed has made me feel quite zippy. 10% crit strike multiplier. That's crit damage, so we got 10% extra crit damage there. 16 max health brings us up to a total of 316. If you're just starting out from fresh, this character starts with 200 max health. Alright. We've got Skadi's Ice Arrow, which we've seen before. Shoots our ice arrows towards random targets, freezing them in place. Or we can get Bone Chilling Cold. Create a persistent aura around you that slows enemies and applies chill. I think we just want Ice Arrow. There was a fire ability there, but I'm not even going to look at that because we're not going fire. We want to do full cold. Chill Chance, Searing Path, and Power Gain. Gain 5% increased damage for every active knot of power. Oh, wow. And this wants to go here. So we can put a lot of good stuff around it. See how it says 0 out of 13 there? Because it requires 13 of the purple little nodules, which these only provide 1 each. So pretty much everything around that needs to be... So the maximum is 3 nodules. So 3, 6, 9, 12. Or we could do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So everything needs to be at least a 2. And then we need 1 nodule that gives us 3 of these little purple pips to get 13. That's incredibly difficult to do. So fingers crossed we can do it. But once it's... activated, we're going to get a lot, like a huge damage buff. Ooh, abilities here. We got a fire and a physical. Let's re-roll. Physical and a lightning. Yeah, we don't want either of them, but we got a legendary upgrade on our melee, on our main attack, so why not take that? 0 to 60% increased damage. We get a 3-star chill chance. I think we take it. It's better than... So the other ones are 1.4% crit strike chance. which is naff all, or 15% movement speed. But I think we're going fast enough. Let's just pop 7% chill chance down. Let's see if we can't see any chilled enemies. It'll probably be more noticeable on bosses, unless those spikes are the animation for chill. I'm not entirely sure, because I haven't actually done a chill build before, I don't think. Now, do we reroll here? Yeah, I think we do. Cold damage, Arctic assault here. Massive piece of ice drop from the sky and detonate random location. 60 damage on a 5.69 second cooldown. Sure. We've got all our abilities sorted, as you can see in the bottom of the screen. Those 5 little icons that are loading up. That represents our cooldowns on the abilities. We got a 3.7% crit strike chance there. Can get max health or ignite. Nah, I am not fussed about any of that. An extra dash is nice though. Let's just pop it away from anything. Because it was a grey one, it's like the lowest tier it can be. So we want to focus on higher tier stuff getting the multiplicative bonuses if we can. Alright, here we go. What do we want? Damage increase on our frost orbit, 25% damage increase. We can increase the number of ice arrows from 4 to 7. That is like, what? A 80% or a 75% damage increase, giving 3 more. Something like that, yeah. Or we can reduce the cooldown of Flurry of Knives by 0.45 seconds. I think we go for ice arrows. More ice arrows, please. I would usually recommend going for any upgrade that increases the number of projectiles. Just because it's like multiplicative damage. And we got increased cold damage here. Let's shove it in this corner. Because why not? 10% increased cold damage. As we level up, we'll be finding better and better upgrades. I think we probably want to re-roll for higher quality upgrades here. Because 15% damage increase on either of these two isn't really that good. And we're not fussed about Gungnir, so that getting 25% damage increases, whatever. Here we go. 40% damage increase on the Flurry of Knives. I think that's what we go for over a increase of orbitals or reduce cooldown of Gungnir. Yeah, we're going damage increase on the Flurry of Knives. We'll be able to spam. Spamming all day. Okay. We got a node multiplier. Do we care about that? I don't think so. Attack speed. Honestly. I'm gonna reroll. Crit strike multiplier. Oh, none of these are that appealing. We could get an extra health regen. Nah. Ooh. 3% chill chance. We're gonna take it. And pop it there. I think I'm gonna re-roll here. They're all white upgrades. Oh, Gungnir getting the blue upgrade there is a bit brutal. I'm gonna re-roll again. Ooh, and again. Alright. We can get some cooldown on Skadi's Ice Arrow at least, going from 4.88 seconds to 4.15 second cooldown. And we are freezing people like there's no tomorrow. Shattering Death. Frozen enemies have 10% chance to shatter into pieces when taking damage. I think that's probably better than dodge chance or max health, and it is something that I would love to pick up. So, got 2 out of 6 there. Before we get that activated. Ooh, there's a magnet over here. So magnets look like these skull cups. Surprisingly not that much XP left on the ground. I thought there'd be more. And I think, once again, we're sort of going greedy, so we're going to re-roll. I'll just take the extra orbital on Frost Orbit there. Look at them bad boys. Got 3 going around at once then. Didn't see how much damage they were doing. Ooh. It's a 3-star and a dash amount. Yeah. +1 dash. Or we can get 100% node multiplier. Or 19% movement speed. I think we go +1 dash and stick it there. That almost brings us up to activating Shattering Death. And we're on 8 out of 13 here, so we only need 5 more on this Knot of Fate. We get in there. We definitely going for more of a mid to late game build, I think, is when our power spike will happen. Now, hopefully we can get some sort of, like, legendary upgrade. Hello. So, before we get to the legendary, we got 25% damage increase on our basic attack. Nah. Gungnir's lightning, so not going to spend points in that. And Skadi's Ice Arrow increases the amount from 7 to 11, so that's an extra 4. It seems to add 4 each time. But 11 ice arrows is quite nice. Now we just need the damage on it. We got mushroom boys coming. They're just getting frozen to no end. Lovely. An extra dash, lightning damage, or a node multiplier. I think I'm actually going to do node multiplier, and I'm going to put it on this chill chance to get 50% extra. 4.5% chill chance there. Doesn't seem like a lot, but we are firing out a lot of projectiles, so it does add up. And we're going to have synergies with chilled enemies as well. Ho ho, hello, we got another legendary. I think we definitely want to get that. That's a 60% damage increase compared to the 15% damage increase that Arctic Assault gets. And once again, we don't care about Gungnir, so yeah, let's go for the 60% damage increase. Just stacking those damage multipliers. Love it. Might as well pick up this health just to keep us ticking over. What do we got? 14% crit strike multiplier, +1 dash, or 1.5% crit strike chance. Not bothered about any of them. 1% dodge chance, 1.2% crit strike chance, and 3% shock chance. Don't care about any of them either. 7% increased cold damage, 1 health regen, and 3% armor. Let's do more cold damage. And we have activated Shattering Death, so frozen enemies have 10% chance to shatter into pieces when taking damage. Should be triggering rather frequently. I think that just has... It's basically a chance to insta-kill enemies when they get frozen. Okay. We definitely want to reroll here for higher rarity stuff. And... I think... So, we could get 25% increased damage on our main attack. But it's not cold, and we want cold stuff. Flurry of Knives, getting its cooldown reduced is also quite nice, since we did get a legendary upgrade for it. But I think we're just going to stick with the rarer the better. We're sort of going more wide than tall, if that makes sense. We're just seeing whatever is the highest multiplier and taking it in that skill, rather than leveling the skills, one skill or one or two skills up to maximum. Like, you see something that, sorry, that I didn't explain, that I'll explain now, that I totally forgot. The pips, the purple pips denote what level it is. It flashing, you know how it's like humming the third pips on this Frost Orbit and Blood Veil, and then the fourth pip on Flurry of Knives. That shows you what level it's about to be, and then the number of empty pips shows you what level it can get to, so it's maximum level. So for example, Frost Orbit can go up to level 10. I think all of these can go up to level 10. But yeah, let's get some more orbital action going. Percent node multiplier here. I think we increase cold damage again. I think we reroll again. Lightning, bleed, cold. 8% bleed chance. It's a crying shame there. 100% node multiplier. Here we go. Now we're talking. What is this? That's 7% increased cold damage. So it'll bump it up to 14%. I think that's our best shot here. Or we could get 30% movement speed. Yeah, I think we just bump up the cold damage. 14% doesn't seem like a lot, but it all adds together. Oh, hello. We got a legendary. 60% damage increase. That is counter to increasing Skadi's Ice Arrow, which just adds one extra amount from 11 to 12. Yeah, I think we go for the damage on these orbitals. Hopefully that'll start meaning that they take guys out quite a bit. What do we got here? Another 100% node multiplier. I think when we see these, we take them. But for now, I'm actually going to put it in this spot to leave it open for something that could be really good. What I'd love to see is cold damage, chill damage even. If I can get a high roll on chill damage and put it in there. Oh, that'd be so good. Frost Orbit, increasing the amount from 4 to 7. That seems insane. We don't want Gungnir and Arctic Assault only getting a 15% damage increase. Nah, we're getting more orbitals. We're going to be nothing but orbitals. That's a lot of hits we took there. 5% chill chance. think we can put that there. We're slowly making our way. What we want is a legendary chill chance. We may have to roll hard to get that. Also, we are getting hurt quite a bit, so let's pick up some apples. Hopefully this apple gets us almost to full health. Yep. Ooh, and there's even a magnet. Lovely. Oh my god, we got barely any XP from that. We must be picking it all up. I guess we're pretty close range, so as the XP falls, we're just picking it up. I think we want to reroll for higher tier cold abilities. Oh, Gungnir being legendary, that's just a massive troll there. Reroll again. Skadi's Ice Arrow. Here we go. Cooldown goes from 4.15 to 2.49. That is a huge decrease. Yes, please. We should be spamming arrows like no man's business now. A 6% armor, 50% node multiplier, or 15% crit strike multiplier. Don't like any of them. 100% node multiplier here. 20% movement speed. Yeah, I think we get the node multiplier and shove it on there. So we get 7.5% crit chance, chill chance. There's a lot of enemies being frozen, that's for sure. I think it's saving us from a ton of damage, you know. Gungnir being increased. Nah, we still need rerolls here. Arctic Assault. Do we go greedy and keep rerolling, try and get higher tier? Sure. Alright, Arctic Assault. Getting that increased from 1 to 3. I can't remember which one Arctic Assault was, you know. Is it the... I think it might be the big ice... The ice spikes that are falling from the sky. Yeah, if I remember rightly. That was 3. Ooh, 10% chill chance. Oh my god, as if we picked up a legendary chill chance one. Do you know where that's going? Right into this empty node for 20% chill chance. Oh, and we also did the Knot of Fate power gain 5% increased damage for every active Knot of Power. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50% increased damage. Thanks to power gain. Lovely. I wonder if we'll be able to get 100% chill chance. We may do. Because the multipliers do stack. Damage increase. Cooldown. Now we want to reroll here. Oh my god. 7 to 11 frost orbits. Are you insane? I want to see what this looks like. They got to stack on top of each other, right? Oh, because they're too big to fit in a perfect circle around me. Going from 7 to 11. We need to find some more health as well. Give me that. I'm hungry. Okay. We should be coming up against boss number 1 very shortly. 3 health regen. Not really that interested. I want 100% node multipliers if possible. Lightning abilities can overload. Bleed chance and dodge chance. No. 10% bleed chance, 7% ignite chance or Berserker's Fury. Physical damage has a chance to enrage the player, increasing attack speed and all damage types. No thank you. We are rolling hard here. 10 damage, 2 health regen? No. Skadi's Hunting Ground. You gain 100% increased damage, but also take 100% increased damage while standing still. What? What if I put that there? And 5 out of 10. I think we want to go for that 100% increased damage. Let's see how we fare against the boss. Okay. We're doing alright. We gotta use our dodges wisely, though. Some of our attacks not working. I don't know, it feels like no, that our ice spikes are coming down. 39 damage a hit there. Ooh. That is rough. This boss is tanky. Wonder if enemies are gonna start spawning, you know. I think we're just about fine. We can survive 2 hits. Ooh. Okay, we can still survive 2 hits. Out for the charges. Here come the enemies. That can be a blessing in disguise, actually, because enemies will drop health. We just really got to watch out for that charge. That charge could possibly be the death of us. Oh my god, we're on 1 health. Stay away. No! There was health there as well. Bugger. I don't feel like we did a lot of damage there. We leveled up. What can we get? Increased dash. More armor. Get more health. More maximum health. That seems good. Right. Screw cold. Got bleed chance that we can put in. Oh, we get physical. Boo. We don't want physical here. Remove. I want cold. The question is, we can't afford the fire. Right. Let's just go in. Let's jump straight back into it. See if we can't eke out a win with fire this time. Oh, we got another lightning ability. Okay. Well, in that case, let's try do lightning. We may have to get lucky. Loki's Electric Mirage creates after images of lightning which slowly move to a random target and detonate when touched by an enemy. Deals 45 damage. 8-second cooldown, and 3 of them. The other ones are physical and fire damage. But no, we'll go for lightning damage. Let's see these mirages. We got 150% node multiplier. I mean, genuinely, I don't think I can say no to that. Put it there. That's the biggest multiplier I think I've seen. Okay, we got Gungnir, Thor's Wrath, and Blood Veil. Let's just get Gungnir. Throw Gungnir at a random target exploding on impact for 30 damage and a 5-second cooldown. So we just keep going, trying to get these shrines. 2% dodge chance. Doesn't seem like much, but it's nice. Instant Retribution. Damage dealing stats effects no longer deal damage over time, but instead deal the total damage instantly. I mean, that is quite juicy. I do like the sound of that. Let's stick that there. Because I think lightning does damage over time. I think it's like a static effect. Like a static shock, I mean. Not like constant. Oh, there we go. Do you see my guy? Oh, no. He's a little suicide bomber. We will get Mjolnir. Throw the mighty Mjolnir in a random direction, ricocheting off enemies for 35 damage on an 8-second cooldown. It's the only lightning ability, so let's go. %, chill chance, 3% dodge chance, or 10 damage. We're re-rolling here. 10 damage, 2% chill, 1 health regen. Gonna re-roll again. Ooh. Let's get some movement speed. And just put it over there. Movement speed's usually alright. An 11% movement speed it's decent. You can feel it. They're especially good for, as you saw in the other run, going up against bosses, because they have wide AoEs that you either need to dash out of the way of, or if you've got enough movement speed, you can just move out of the way. We got 2 physical damage things here, so let's just upgrade our Mjolnir. No, do you know what? Let's try and fill out our lightning damage abilities. So we got Tyr's Judgment here. Called Tyr's Greatsword, emitting electric shocks to random targets. For 40 damage and an 8-second cooldown. Another 150% node multiplier. That is nuts. Is it exactly the same as well? It is. Okay. Looks like when we actually get something worth putting in those nodes, we're going to pop off. Oh, and I'm going to reroll here for higher quality stuff. Tyr's Judgment damage increased by 40%. Mjolnir ability size increased 30%. I think we just want damage. Let's get that damage going. That is something that I found we lacked a little bit of with the chill build. So hopefully lightning will be a little bit different. Let's re-roll. We're going to re-roll again. And again. A gold crit strike chance. I don't think we care about that. Let's get an extra dash and just pop it over there. That was a little bit of a rough level up. We're not one-shotting the little guys. I think because we're not putting any points into our main attack. We're re-rolling here. And we're going to reduce Gungnir's cooldown from 5 to 3.75 seconds. Gungnir's the spear that we throw out. This little thing. You see it every now and again doing a little lightning AoE around it. Yeah. Our gain. We had that in the last run. I don't know if I'm going to be taking it again. I think we kind of want to re-roll heavy into something good. Lead chance. We're getting kind of screwed here. Lightning damage. Our lightning damage is good. Let's go. It's only 5%. But 5% is better than no. I think with the kind of run that we're doing at the moment, we sort of, since everything's coming from our abilities and not our main attack, we just need to focus on dodging enemies. We got 2 white upgrades in Gungnir and Loki's Electric Mirage, so I think we just take the Tears Judgment here for an extra 40% damage increase, going from 40 to 80% damage. Sounds good. Guys are getting rather close. 1% shock chance. Wow, that is trash. 17 damage. Now, is that added onto everything? I think we have to take it. Plus 42 damage. I think that's a flat damage increase to every single ability. But I could be wrong. It feels like that's how it works anyway. Right, we want to re-roll here for higher tier. Let's go Mjolnir. 25% damage increase. We got a bit screwed there with bad rolls only rolling common upgrades. But it's fine. Not like we're in a bad place at the moment. Increases the time of stats effects by 2 seconds. I think that... Does that increase the damage that our shock does? It very well may do. And I think I'm going to take it. Let's pop it up there. Damage dealing stats effects no longer deal damage over time, but instead deal total damage instantly. Does that... They either don't work with each other at all, lingering influence, because this increases the time of stats effects by 2 seconds, or this just adds 2 seconds extra worth of damage onto the big hit that instant retribution deals. And I am not entirely sure. We got a magnet though. Come on, at least 1 level. Nice. Ooh, and we got a legendary upgrade. Beautiful. Tears Judgment going from 80 to 140% damage. That's a 60% damage increase. Yes, please. Tears Judgment is the S symbol that's coming down from the sky every now and again and shooting. There you go, you see it there. Lightning out. It's very much the same S symbol that I used to draw as a kid in primary school that everyone thought was super cool. 13% increased lightning damage. Okay, I think that's worth popping on there. Let's see what it takes us to. 32% increased lightning damage. Love it. That's just all of our abilities are now doing 32% more damage since we're full on lightning. We just need more of them now. Tia's Judgment again. Going from 1 to 5. That's absolutely insane. That's 5 times the damage. Because there's going to be 5 swords coming down now. Yeah, why would I pick anything else? 10% ability size and a 15% damage increase on Mjolnir. Yeah, it's nothing compared to Tia's Judgment. 5 swords. We're going to go in Psycho. Brilliant for taking out large groups of enemies. No idea how they're going to face against bosses. 17% attack speed here. Do we care about attack speed at all? I don't know if attack speed is casting speed. Let's take it anyway. Just because it bumps both of these online now. So we've got Lingering Influence, increase the time of stats effects by 2 seconds, and Instant Retribution. Damage dealing stats effects no longer deal damage over time, but instead deal the total damage instantly. Feel like we're probably doing more damage. There's certainly less enemies on the screen anyway. These are both white upgrades, so I think we'll go for Mjolnir here, reducing the cooldown from 6.84 to 5.13 seconds. I'd love it if we could get more Mjolnirs being fired, get the projectile count increased. Maybe firing out 5 Mjolnirs. Ooh. Wouldn't that be wild? We got 6% armor here, 30 max health and 2% ignite. Not interested. Shattering Death. Frozen enemies have 10% chance to shatter into pieces when taking damage. We're not freezing, so no. 50% node multiplier is a so-so. Getting attack speed is rather nice, though. Let's just... We can put it there. Sure. Let's go. Our damage has gone way, way up. We're back to, well, if not one-shotting, we're taking guys out pretty easy. Ho ho, holy moly. We can go crazy with Tia's Judgment right now. Wow. Yeah. Cooldown reduction on Mjolnir or 20% ability size increase on Gungnir. Nothing compared to a cooldown from 6 to 3.6 seconds on Tia's Judgment. They'll always be out now, firing away. Too much lightning. Don't get overconfident, Mimiya. We're taking some silly bits of damage there. You take 1 damage per second, but also gain lifesteal. Every time you take damage, there is 5% chance of permanently gaining 1% increased damage. No. Now, does the lifesteal affect our abilities, or is it just our attack? Either way, I'm going to pop it there and instantly get that. 1 damage a second. I'm pretty sure it's just our main attack that gets lifesteal. Man, that is disappointing. And how's that going to affect us in boss fights? I don't know. Loki's Electric Mirage, getting the cooldown reduced. I think we just reroll for purple or higher. Tia's Judgment damage increase. 20% ability size. Now we're rerolling again. Oh, yeah. Another legendary on Tia's Judgment. We're becoming Tia pilled. Absolutely. 3.64 second cooldown to 2.18 second cooldown. Just lightning everywhere. Now we just need to increase its damage, really. The spam is real. Lee chance, crit strike chance, and armor all do not interest me. Once again. Shock chance, no. 10% shock chance. 24% increased lightning damage, though. I think we just got to go for the straight up damage here. And maybe we can get another multiplying node on that. Just tons and tons of XP on the floor. Enemies are still getting near us. So we're not wiping out entire hordes. Not quite. We'll get there though. 20% ability size on Mjolnir. No, I think we'll re-roll some more. Reduce the cooldown. Yeah, let's reduce the cooldown on Mjolnir. .10-minute mark is when the first mid-boss arrives. We've got a pretty good early game going on. 13% attack speed, 100% node multiplier here. Or 3% shock chance. Now, we could get more attack speed. We just try and bet on the shock chance. Yeah, I think we do shock chance. We'll pop it down there. We can start getting that up a bit. And now I think shock is a damage over time, so it should explode with our one of our nodes that makes damage on over time just deal a big hit of damage. Oh my god, we got another legendary one. This is insane. I think this is the most legendaries I've ever received on one single skill. Reducing the cooldown from 2.18 to 1.31 seconds. Yeah. Oh, this is ridiculous. I love it. Not even halfway through the run yet. How can we make it more ludicrous? Node multiplier. Blood Frenzy. Physical attacks have 5% chance to generate a stacking buff, increasing attack speed by 1%. Well, we don't actually do physical attacks. And Shattering Death we've seen before. That's for frozen enemies. We don't freeze. That's a node multiplier. Unfortunately, in the wrong zone. We do have chill chance there and max health, but no. We're re-rolling. We're going to be re-rolling hard, actually. Do you know what? I will pick up some movement speed. And I'll pop it there. Now we're a very speedy lad. If a magnet pops up... Oh, speak of the devil. Saw a magnet. Look at all that juicy XP. Are you kidding me? Literally, I think every single upgrade, maybe bar one, has been legendary on Tier's Judgment. Let's get it up to max level now. It goes from 5 to 9. So rather than 5 swords coming out every 1 point, whatever was it, 1.8 seconds, it's 9. Absolutely insanity. And we just rolling until, I mean, that is a legendary. Yeah. You kind of want 22 movement speed. 22%. Look how fast we are. We should have no trouble dodging the mid-boss's attacks. Now, how much damage we do to it, I have no idea. I don't know what our single target damage is like. But our AoE is absolutely godlike. What? Heroic Horde, a bountiful supply of superior quality items. Oh, so this is meta currency. Do you know what? No. I want to make this run as busted as possible. Thor's Wrath, reducing that cooldown. 5 to 3.18 seconds. Another legendary. Not entirely sure which one Thor's Wrath is. There's too much going on the screen for me to tell where that's firing and when that's firing. But I'm sure it's good. If we see a legendary, you know me. Shiny objects. I love it. I'm like a magpie. The rarer the better. Even though legendaries don't seem to be that rare in the run that we've been having at the moment. 2 health regen. Yeah, let's get 2 health regen. That sorts us out with our the ability that we got that gives us lifesteal on hit, but we lose 1 health a second. So now we're gaining 1 health every second, rather than losing 1 health. We are actually doing... Okay, we're doing way more damage. Holy crap, we're melting her. Okay, that was ridiculous compared to chill build. Holy moly. I thought we'd be mainly AoE focused. Eternal Treasure. Legendary ensemble of the rarest gifts imaginable. Plus 40. Bloody Pigment, Shiny Pigment, Ancient Pigment, and Titanic Pigment. Sure. That gives us its crafting materials for the War Paint. That it's basically meta progression for starting runs with different boons and different effects. Like we've got one that increases chill hit, increases ignite damage, one that gives us a random ability when we start a run. You know, it's just stuff like that. Ooh, legendaries. And I don't want either of them. Crit strike multiplier is crit damage. We're not really doing crits. And 5% dodge chance. Probably only useful for bosses, because we're really good at AoE, so enemies aren't really getting that close for us to warrant it. More health regen. We could get 100% node multiplier here. Now, is there chill? Is that chill? No, sorry, lightning damage. Yeah. We want to buff that up. 48% lightning damage. We should be able to get more and more stacks on that. And I don't think anything's gonna survive. All I want to see is magnets really now. Nothing but magnets. All the way down. Still want to level my stuff up, don't get me wrong. I'm going to reroll here. Thor's Wrath. Hell yeah. Amount going from 3 to 7. Anytime you see an amount that's like adding 3 or 4 or even 5 extra instances of it, it's just multiplicative damage. So usually it's well worth picking up. Can barely see what's going on. It's complete and utter chaos. We got another 100% node multiplier here. And do you know what we're going to do to it? Pop it on that. 72% increased lightning damage. Ho ho ho. Our damage is going to be off the charts. And we even found a magnet. Oh yeah, another legendary. Damn it. It seems to be nothing but legendaries today. Have we just got the God run? Cooldown going from 6 seconds to 3.64 seconds. That is mental. That's like a 50% decrease in cooldown. Helps us spam out our mirages a hell of a lot more. We just need more of them now. 20% increased lightning damage. I will absolutely take that. And pop you up there. Oh, we got big boys now. And big and mages doing AoEs on us. Yikes-amundo. Can they hit us? We've got loads of movement speed, so I don't even need to dash to get out of the AoE area. That's one thing that, like, movement speed is essential for getting outside of ranged attacks. Loki's Electric Mirage going from 3 to 5. I do like the sound of that. 15% damage increase on Mjolnir or 25% increased damage on Gungnir. I think we want more mirages. Since we did get a legendary reduction in cooldown on it. Ooh, those guys slapped us quite a bit there. Shield guys, you got to watch out for them. Yeah, it appears that we are not melting them quite as quickly as every single other enemy. So they are managing to get a charge off on us. Do you know what? I'm going to get more health regen. Better to be safe than sorry. 2 more health regen. That should keep us ticking over. So we should be getting healing 3 health a second. Should we get hit and just... or try to get hit at least? The healing is working, yeah. Okay. I think that leaves us in a really strong position for the boss. Another legendary, reducing Thor's Wrath from 3.18 seconds to 1.91 second cooldown. Absolutely. We want those cooldowns to be non-existent. Reroll. Attack speed, max health, or chill. We don't want any of them. Crit strike chance. Yeah, shock chance. Not interested. Lightning damage, though. Now you're speaking my language. And we're going to shove you there. We want to get a node multiplier. 100% node multiplier I'll take, but I would love 150% one. But I have only ever seen one of them in the entire time I played this game. So we may not be able to get that. We will certainly give it a go. Now, I don't think it's worth doing hard rerolls just to try and find one. Oh, legendary on our main attack. 60% damage increase is a lot, but that's not where our damage is coming from. And the other two are white upgrades, so we're going to reroll here. Oh, and reroll again. I'm going to reroll again. And again. Let's just increase the damage of Gungnir, sure, by 40%. We're getting an absolute ton of crystals for rerolls. So we should, in theory, be able to, like, reroll quite hard. And just get stuff that we want. That is a legendary armor. Do we care about that? Probably not. Ignite and shock we don't care about either. Let's keep re-rolling until we see something useful. Ooh, it's costing us 2 grand to re-roll now. Okay, static discharge. Lightning abilities can overload, have 12% chance to cast again immediately. What does it cost? 8. We get it immediately if we put it there. Yep, okay. 12% chance to cast our lightning abilities immediately. I think that's just going to make us go absolutely. I mean, not that we weren't broken already. Look at all the swords. This is insane. Truly. Truly insane. Why you guys should definitely try out this game for yourself. This is just like... I don't have hardly any of the meta progression that adds more stuff to the game. And we're already seeing crazy crap. Reroll Thor's Wrath going amount 7 to 10. Better than a 0.6 second cooldown reduction, I think. Yeah. Yeah, let's go for it. All we've got is lightning abilities, so they're just triggering constantly. Absolute insanity. You can barely even see what's going on anymore, to be fair. There's just XP on the ground everywhere. 6% bleed chance, 4% ignite chance, and 5% increased lightning damage. No, we don't care about any of these. 150% node multiplier. Oh shit. Did want one of them. What's this? That's the lightning damage. Yeah, we gotta put it there. That gives us 50% increased lightning damage. We're nearly level 50. Actually, can we see our stats? We got 182% increased lightning damage. That is wild. Yeah. So many lightning bolts as well now. That's that Thor's Wrath triggering. It's got such a short cooldown as well that it's gotta be triggering the extra cast quite frequently. Let's just get some Eternal Treasure. Legendary Ensemble of the highest upgrades. Yeah, so hopefully that'll give us enough to make some decent pigments in the next run. Or for the next run, should I say. Reroll here. 9% shock chance. The only issue with this now is that we've got so many few slots left. We're not going to be able to boost it no matter where we put it. So let's just pop it over here. I believe shock is the damage over time effect that lightning has. So that for us is just another big burst of damage. Now, how close can we get to, A, I want to fill out the entire knot tree, and B, I want to get more stuff to maximum level. Gungnir, here we go. Cooldown reduction from 2.84 to 1.7 seconds. We're going wild with the cooldown on all our abilities this run. Just spamming the ever-living hell out of them. Covering the screen. What a sight to behold. We got a minute and a half left before the boss arrives. The boss appears at 20 minutes. We keep re-rolling. 30% increased lightning damage. I'll take it. We should be on 212.5% increased lightning damage now. I'm looking forward to seeing if we actually melt the boss. The ending boss. I have a feeling that we're going to. I don't think we're actually doing, like, super high damage per hit. It's just we're doing so many hits from so many different things that it's all just stacking in such a beautiful way. Gungnir damage increase from 40 to 100%. Absolutely. 60% damage increase. How could I say no? We'll be getting onto our final levels here as we enter the last minute of the run. Anything good on our levels. We're gonna... More lightning damage. I mean, yeah. 28% increased lightning damage. Like, how many legendaries does the game want to give us? This has been absolutely bonkers. Oh, can we get another level before we get taken to the boss's area? I don't think we're going to be able to. Not enough XP on the ground. No. Here we go. The boss managed to do one attack before it died. One flipping attack. Thank you. How many levels do we get? 2.5 levels. Our Tears Judgment did... Is that 12 million? 12 million damage. That... Compared to anything else, that's crazy. It is 6 times more, or roughly about 6 times more damage than our second strongest ability, Thor's Wrath. Alright, well, that was a hell of a lot of fun. But that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you liked what you see, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the usual jazz. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.